Welcome back to yet another unboxing video, and today we have more Reich Busters Project Vril goodness. Again, this is another expansion that I picked up that was part of the Kickstarter that I backed. And this time it is Reich Busters Project Vril, Not of This Earth. That's right, we have Nazis in space. Fantastical. And that is brought to you by Mythic Games. Again, this was another add-on expansion when you purchased the Kickstarter. So this is the fourth box that we'll be unboxing for this game system. Again, starting right here, we have it here. Again, this was released in 2020, brought to you by Mythic Games. Okay. Just showing you some of the cover art on here. Again, it's another sizable box. Not too big, but again, it's got a nice size to it. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have inside this expansion. Again, I've so far been blown away by all the stuff that has come with this game. Then we have looks like we have two rule books. I'm going to push this to the side here. Again, one is in English and the other is an additional language. So I'm going to put that one up here and we'll roll this way. Not of this earth. The evil Dr. Kopp betrayed the Reich Busters, leading them into a trap. However, he didn't realize who he was dealing with. Reich Busters don't die that easy. So while the good doctor has escaped for the moment, the Reich Busters are even now preparing to pursue him into the unknown. All right. The map, the cards, other cards, all kinds of stuff that comes in this expansion. Alien World Mission Tracker. So we got Nazis in space. Different miniatures. We got portals. We got all kinds of different kinds of monsters now coming from the other side of the universe. Got some more. We got new keywords. Playing with fewer than 4 players. The Reich Busters want their teammates alongside them on the alien world, just as they do in normal missions. In fact, even more so. However, they will try their best, whatever the odds. And you can play Not of This Earth mission with fewer than 4 players. It gives you real rules as to what's going on there. Just trying to see if they gave you any back story here. Nope. Okay, nothing so far yet. Again, the alien world, setting up to play, the alien world mission tracker, line of sight, environment tokens, of course, clearing areas and spawning enemies, enemy patrols, campaign missions, designer note, the alien portal, raid missions. Again, these boxes here that are in this color here are information that's given by the designer to kind of help you through his thought process of the game and helps you through some things that might leave you with a couple of questions. And then here we go, some more beautiful, beautiful artwork. Again, the packaging for this is second to none. I gotta tell you, Mythic Games really has outdone themselves with this Kickstarter. Mission N1, Portal Combat, blue unit drop, alien loot items. Mission objectives, special rules, mission complete. And then over here, we've got our mission setup, and this is how you set it up for with the tiles and everything else that you got there. Okay. Then you have mission N2, A Whole New World. Whole New World. Everybody was singing it with me as we did that. Yep. Mission objectives, special rules, mission complete. Then we have here mission setup, A Whole New World. That's a whole lot of craziness right there. And then we got some great artwork yet again with that science fiction flair to it. Then we have mission N3, Cop Drops. Mission objective, special rule, mission complete. And then again, your mission setup of Cop Drops. Then you have mission 4, A Nesty Business. Again, set up the same way, objective, rules, mission complete. And of course, it gives you the setup for all this stuff here. a nesty business. And then, wow, a pretty fantastic piece of art right there. Nazis in space. And then you have, again, the solo. If you're not doing the campaign, you want to do some solo missions, here they are. Raid setup, Portal Danger. You've got Out of This World. And then you have Alienated, all set up this way. In the back, you have your reference chart. It says environment tokens, it explains it. You got items, explains them. Then you have your keywords back here. So there you have it. That's the rulebook for Not of This Earth. Okay, so we're gonna pop. We got cards, large cards. We got mini cards. Again, we have stuff in varying languages. Again, this expansion here you cannot use without, obviously, without owning the core box set, because the core box set has the rules in there, has everything else you need to run the game successfully. And once again, big box with lots and lots of cardboard in it. And we're gonna slice that open off camera. You can hear me opening it. I do not wish to use my blade ever on camera. Just God forbid something should happen. Nobody wants to see that, especially me when I would review back to the videos. So here we go. We have some, we're gonna put the cards to the side for a minute, and we're gonna look at our cardboard, which, what can I say? Looks like it's out of this world, man. All right, here we go. There's one side. That's otherworldly. It's in a galaxy far, far away. And it's added obviously to your normal tiles. Not sure, that looks like almost like a inside a cave. Got some lanterns on. It's got the Vril. So Vril, canisters of Vril and stuff like that. Yep. That's really cool. No complaints there. Again, then we have some more space. Good thing is when they give you the map, they give you the map guides. It tells you the letters and all that stuff, where to put the tiles down, which is always great. Again, it looks like these are all, these could be in outer space or they could be underground. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm assuming they're in outer space on one side and underground on another side. Again, pretty darn cool. Really cool. And then we got some more of them. Then I'll flip that over. I mean, it could be on a different planet, just a campsite on a planet. I mean, that's what it could be very easily. Very cool. And then here we go. We've got some more, which is really cool. Flip it over. Oh, these are upside down. Sorry about that. Again, some more of the Vril. Yep. Again, tiles are really, really cool. Again, if I popped one out, just so you can see it, they are not the most thick tiles. So not as thick as what you would get in Zombicide, but they're equally just as impressive. Again, if in the core box itself, if you would have had, there must have been 20 sheets of this. of these punch outs. And I got to tell you something. If they would have been the size of the Zombicide ones, you wouldn't need a forklift to lift that box up, because that was heavy box just to begin with. So I understand why they probably went a little thinner to make some more room in the box. You know, not everybody wants you to walk around the box that looks like Gloomhaven. You know what I mean? Weighs 3,000 pounds and has 9,000 sets of cards. Not that there's anything against that game or that company. Just saying, when you have figures and all that stuff like that, the boxes can get exceptionally heavy. And if you want to try to teach a game to some people at like a game store or whatever, because not everybody obviously will back the Kickstarter. You know, you want to kind of travel light. You don't want to have to carry all this stuff around. So one big box is good. And these tiles look beautiful just the way they are also. They didn't need to be any thicker, I don't think. And then we have another set here. And the cool thing about it is with the N, if you combine this with the regular box set, you would know the N stands for not of this earth. So it's easy if you mix all the tiles up. It's very easy to tell which tiles go with which set, which is always a very, very good thing. Makes cleanup that much easier. There you have it again. It's got, not sure if that's Vril or if that's just some outer planet and just a different planet. It's got different stuff. All right, and then we have the entree, sortie, got entrance and exit, so you got different languages there. Look like some hearts up there, looks like some bleeding something. Something's bleeding, got some more hearts. Looks like laser guns. Got some potions, or some, you got some blank things here again. Got sortie, entree. And you got some, not sure what these signify. Again, you can either find this, these look different than what is in the core box set. So I'm assuming that in this rule manual right here, it'll tell you what all these little icons stand for, because they are definitely different than what was in the core box set. And there's your space tracker, your entrance, your exit. So there you have it. That's all of your cardboard. Now we're going to move on. So as you can tell, we have two identical sets of cards of the minis. One is in a different language, so we'll leave that one unopened. So I know which ones are the ones I'm supposed to use in the game. So here we go. Here's our version, or my version, I should say. Can't say our, ours, because you may not, speak English. Quick move: discard 2 cards or add 2 to your total. You got number 10 there. Spawn 1 from the darkness. It is at ease. What's that noise? Roll one non-scoring thing. 3. An enemy patrol appears from the darkness. It is at ease. Something stirs. Easy does it. Hide. Slipped. Get down. This way. Damn it. Did you see that? Careful now. And of course, Cataclysm. Again, on the bottom, if you look at it again real quick, it has the N on it. That will tell you that's from the Not of This Earth expansion, which is really cool. All right, all the fronts are the same. You get that. Again, you get 2 additional sets of cards. And as you can tell right off the bat, one has English, one has not English. So we'll look at them there again. So we'll take the one that is not of English, we'll push that to the side right here, and we'll put out the one that is here. So we got Nazis in space. That's what we got here. Not of this earth. Okay. So we've got some maps, objectives, missions, and your character cards. So let's start with those as we always do first. Again, we have got more zombies. They're meat shields. They're relentless. Again, they don't fire weapons. They're close combat, so it's 5 plus 3, and you got a 6 for shield. This card goes there. You've got the scientist yet again. Again, they don't fight. 2 shield, coward, xenobiologist. This card is here, and again, it tells you your bad medicine, Hugo success, campaign missions, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. The zombies are used throughout it. And again, you got that cool artwork. It's the same artwork that's on the back for all the expansions and the core box. So again, we have Vril Acolyte. You have a Vril Acolyte. There you go. Doesn't shoot anything. Uses a 4 for hand-to-hand, plus 4. He's got a 3 defense. He's a bodyguard. Relentless. This card is for bad medicine. He's an N3 and N4. You got Die Kleinen. 4 for shooting. 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 for hand-to-hand combat, and it's got one of those stars for its defense. It's elusive, no hands, and Vril Acid. Bad medicine, Hugo success, and 1, 2, 3, and foe. And we have another Die Kleinen. 4, 4, and nothing again. Elusive, no hands, overwhelm, and Vril Acid again. Nothing on the back. Moving forward. Organ. No hands, pounce, scuttle. So you got no shooting, 5 for hand-to-hand, plus 3, and you got 5 for defense. And bad medicine, Hugo success, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Organ, no hands, overwhelm, pounce, and scuttle again, 5, 5, and your discard. Organ Muter, no shooting, 8 with a blade, 8 for defense, 3 wounds, crush, no hands, pounce, and scuttle. This one's used in 3 and 4. And 3 and 4. Die Ask Bert. It's got 7 for shooting. It's got a 5 for hand-to-hand and a 6 for defense. 3 wounds, psychic blast, and psychic shield. Okay. Alien Handler. Organ Handler and Entourage. Doesn't shoot. He's got a 3 for hand-hand, plus 3. And he's got a 3 in defense. Alien Handler, again, same thing, 3, 3. Die Kleinen Handler, Entourage. Or that's Encourage, sorry. And that's that. So flip that over again. We have Elite Uber Soldaten. It gets 5, minus 2, plus 4. You got close combat, 7 plus 4, and then you got 7 for defense. It's got 3 wounds. It's got Vril Acid. And he's used in N1 and N2. You've got the Vril Cannon Team. It's got 10 shot, minus 3, plus 5. Here you got for close combat, 5 plus 3, and you got 6 defense, 3 wounds, chain fire, and repulse. Used in N1 and N2. Nothing on the back again, other than the artwork. Shrieker. Doesn't shoot. It's got 8 for hand-to-hand and 8 for defense. Relentless, smash, and sweep. Using N1, 2, 3, 4, and also the other solo shots, bad medicine, and Hugo success. Oh, and this one has the double-sided card. Now again, this has 1 and 2, and over here it has 1 and 2. Again, I'm not sure which side of the card you're supposed to use. Well, this one here has no blood on this one. This one has no blood. So I was thinking that one is wounded. This one has nothing, and this one does. There's a drop of blood there. But I'm not sure if one means, and there's blood dripping right there. So I'm not sure if this means like you start off on this side and it drops down here to the wounded, or if it's used for, in the core box, it mentions that you have like a 0 level of hardness. You have a first level, second level, and then it's blow your mind, it's so difficult, 3rd level of the game. So I'm wondering if you're in first and second, 0 and 1, use that side, and if you're on 2 and 3, use the harder side. I'm not quite sure. You have to read the core rulebook to know that. Again, that's a Shrieker. If anybody knows and has played this game before, please do me a favor, put that in the comments below, because I'd love to know. All right, so this has Relentless, Smash, and Sweep. All right, we got another one of them, the Shrieker again, Smash and Sweep. Again, 8 and 6. Again, it flips over. It just has Sweep, 8 and 6. And there's your Shrieker. All right. Then we have a Dr. Kopf, 5 with a gun, -2. And then you got the 10 for defense, Psychic Blast, Psychic Shield, and Stun. And again, you flip the card over. It's a little different on this side here. Coward, and Hand Shield, and Psychic Blast. You have Hugo Hander, 6, 8, 18. It looks like it's a targeting of 3. It looks like it's not -3, it's a targeting 3. It looks like a minus, but it's not. Easily Distracted, Sweep, Vril Acid. And again, you flip him over. He's got the red again also. Easily Distracted, Sweep, and Vril Acid. It looks exactly 6, 8, 18. Wow, he's a tough cookie. Tough cookie. All right, now of course we have a Portal Combat. These are all of characters that are in there. Again, to learn about what all these mean, all you got to do is look that up in the core rulebook, and I'll explain it all to you. That's your mission card. Again, that's for the Portal Combat, Whole New World, Cough Drops, and that's a Nesty Business. These are the missions for if you're following the campaign right here. So we're going to put that right up here. And then you have Extraterrestrial Extraction, Taking to Your Leaders, Hive Mind. These are the one-shots that are in the back of the manual as well. These are for solo missions. They're not part of the actual campaign. So I'll just read one of the cards, but they're all set up exactly the same. Extraterrestrial Extraction. The allies need a living alien sample to properly assess the threat these creatures pose. The Reich Busters are deployed deep into alien territory to infiltrate an alien nest. Set up, shuffle the alien egg objective item and 2 false objective items together. Place one face down at X, Y, and Z. Your objective, a hero must escape through the portal with the alien egg objective item. Stores 1 Vril orb, and there's your time tracker in space. So again, you have Extraterrestrial Extraction, Take Me to Your Leader, and Hive-Minded. Those are your raid objectives. And those are your one-shots. And then for those, you have to know what characters are going out too. You got Bad Medicine. Again, these are all the characters that are going to be on there. And that's for the raid faction card. And this is for the raid faction card. Again, Hugo Success. Tells you what characters you're using, and it tells you their when they're shooting, their close combat, and their defense. Not sure what these points over here mean. Could be for victory points, I'm not sure. And there you go, raid faction. Put that top here. And again, for Portal, Danger, Out of This World, and Alienated, it's telling you which tiles you need to complete those missions. And when it says you have to place things in X, Y, and Z, there's the X, there's a Y, and there's Z. Alienated, Out of This World, and Portal, Danger. And it tells you the page number that you could find the mission on, 17, 18, and 19. And there you have it. So there you go. Those are all of your cards. And again, these cards I will not open because they are in a different language. So put this card over here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bang that, but there, put that card over here as well so you can see everything right up and fresh in front of you. And then, of course, we have also our box of miniatures. And like I said to you before, Mythic Games have outdone themselves with these miniatures because they are freaking fantastic. They are really, really awesome. They're second to none in my opinion. It's just really, really top-notch overall. Okay, so let's take a look at some of them. So they're in a little bit of a different kind of container this time, so we'll be a little bit more careful. Take this down, put that over here, slide this over so you don't give anything away. So you have these alien type creatures skulking on the ground there. A little mini, very, very cool. Now if you take that and use a regular, again, the bases are a little bigger, so it's 32, but there you go. That's the size comparison for that right there. This character is not included in the game, obviously, but I'm just giving you it for size comparison. All right, so you get a total of 8 of these guys, these little worm guys. You get 8 of those. tricky to get out. And see if we can get these guys out of the container without breaking them. Okay, that guy came out nice and smooth. So we get 8 of these guys. I was going to say they look like brain bugs, but they're not. They're very, very cool. Looks like that's the mouth and the opening there. Back end here. Little creepy crawly things, and you get 8 of these. So when you look at the top of the figures box, you've got, like I said, 8 of those, and you get 8 of these, and gives you spaces for all your punch outs and stuff like that, which is cool. Always good to have that. Okay, so we have ourselves a guy with that's the alien handler. You get 4 of these guys, and that's really, really cool. And then you get 4 of these guys. Got a guy with a helmet head, bucket head, got a nice spear there, got all kinds of weapons on him. And there you go. Excellent. So you got 4 of those. You've got 1 of this big guy who's got big arms coming out of his back. He's got 2 arms in front of him, but he's got 2 legs. So that is a definitely weird looking, but awesome. If you look at it from the back, you think that's it, but he's got 4 arms. That's a really, really, really cool figure. Really, really slick looking figure. Awesome. You get 1 of him. And you get 2 of these guys. Big sword, big gun. Getting big base. Again, so if you get a regular sized figure, they just give you, for reference, a lot bigger, a lot taller. And that's a really cool figure. Lots of detail. Awesome. You get 2 of him. You get 1 of this one. And this guy is eating somebody. Looks like his head's in his mouth and his body is dangling. Somebody did not listen to him or got too close to the feeding cage, one or the other. And he said it's lunchtime. And there you have it, right there. You got some mold lines on this one here. You could always throw some green stuff in there and you're good to go. And then you got this alien creature, which is totally badass. Very, very cool. Again, the base is really cool. Again, Mythic Games has really outdone themselves with these sculpts. These are really, really phenomenal. Really love them. So you get 1 of him. Okay. You get 2 of this guy. These are your rocket teams. I'm not quite sure why these guys are so big. Why he's so big and he's so big. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. I'm not, like I said, not really sure. They could be mechs. They could be a couple different things. I'm not sure. I have to read the background a little bit more about them. But you get 2 of those. Either way, it's a really, really, really awesome looking figure. You get a... hard to get. It's not easy to get out. Oh, it's got another guy here. Let's take... let's take 1 out at a time. Sometimes they put the figures in so tight you don't want to You don't want to rip them off the base. So yeah, this one's a little trickier. There goes. Yeah, because he's a little loose. I don't want to break him. So that's another one. Got a big mold line right down the middle there. So I don't know if that's a mold line. Well, it's obviously a mold line, but again, as you can tell, this guy's a little flimsier on the base, as you can tell. So you could glue that down if you want. It's got some cargo boxes also. Got the huge tentacle tails. And you got the shields here that look like his arms. But it's got the big line in there too. So I'm assuming that's not a mold line. That's the way it's supposed to look. But it's pretty awesome, that figure there. Very awesome looking figure. Again, very cool. A little tricky to get out of the box, so I'm just going to put him over here for the time being. So once I go off camera, I will put him back in the box to make sure not to damage him. Let's see what we got here. And I'm going to take this guy out, which I showed you already. I'm just going to put him over here because I got this to come out. I don't want to damage it. I can take it out. Okay, there you go. Got it. This is the portal, which is also really cool. Generator behind it. Computer terminal, some electric outlets, all that stuff. Very cool. And there it is. Very cool. And last but not least, put this guy back in the box as well here. Last but not least, you have another one of these ginormous figures. Again, these large scale figures are just from the Project X, the cargo hold, to the Not of This Earth and the core box set. The large creatures that they have created with the body armor are just phenomenal, hands down phenomenal. And these are worth the price of admission, as I like to say. You know, when I saw these figures, I said, you know, I gotta get my hands on this, and that's exactly why I did it. I love big sculpts, I love figures, and these guys are perfect for my collection. And these are the guys that sold me on them, that sold me on the Kickstarter. There you have it. So again, as I said to you, here are those figures as well. Again, one of those, two of those, four of those guys, one of this guy, two of those, four of those up top there, one of him, two of the team, the portal, the big monster there, and we have another cool figure down here. So everything you see here, the cards, the cardboard, the rulebook, all the stuff here is everything that's included in this unboxing, and that also concludes our unboxing of Not of This Earth expansion, Not of This Earth expansion for Reich Busters Project Vril, brought to you by Mythic Games. As always, thank you so much for joining us on this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, you can always give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, you could always hit that subscribe button this way if you want to be kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.